Hi everybody, thank you for your patience with my computer problems and all that. I'm going to try to do a little bit extra on the chapter on Mexico today. Let me first say that I have a lot of respect for mariachi musicians. If you think about it, these are people that have to know an incredible amount of music literature in their heads. We're spoiled with cell phones and things like that. We don't have to remember that much stuff because we can look it up. Mariachi musicians need to literally know hundreds of tunes. Another thing I wanted to mention is music over the centuries has been used for many purposes, mariachi being mostly party and fun music. However, it can be used in more aggressive ways. Our military has psychological operations units that have big trucks with speakers. They can blast unpleasant music. The Walls of Jericho, biblical story, people playing horns and drums surrounding the city of Jericho for day after day after day, terrorizing the people. Mariachi can be used in some fun ways. I got a couple of quick examples here, and then I'm going to move on and do a couple other quick things. Hopefully this is going to work.
That was just for you.
Okay, there you have it. Got one more. This is a great senior prank.
New at 6, seniors at Slender High School did a good one today, pulling off an unusual prank.
They hired a mariachi band to follow their principal around for 2 hours.
Lacey Crisp got this assignment. She reports from Slender.
You've heard about how dangerous senior pranks can be. Well, this one is a little different. This is a prank that neither the principal nor the students will soon forget.
There hasn't been a senior prank in over 25 years.
Senior Brady Rutler wanted to pull off a prank everyone would remember.
Normally they are bad or they wreck something, but we didn't want to do something that would obviously get us in trouble.
So they lured Principal Philip Orada away from his office, and he returned to this.
We had a group of seniors following him in, like, gotcha.
Lo and behold, had a little surprise for me. And so they started playing, and my jaw dropped.
The three-piece mariachi band didn't just play one or two songs. Then the band kept following you for 2 hours.
Yeah, we decided to take a tour of the school. This is the senior's last day.
Students gathered around the band and Principal Orada and danced to songs like the Macarena and the Chicken Dance.
Okay, very good. Another style of music that is not really mentioned in the book, it's called conjunto. It's a folk style of music. And the American singer Linda Ronstadt, her father was a Hispanic musician when she was growing up. She was very much influenced by the folk music of Mexico. She is an American, however, she did do a full album of conjunto music. Here's just a little bit of that.
La Huasteca está de luto, se murió su manguera. Ya no se oye que pase, que es el alma del trovero. Rogaciano se llamaba, Rogaciano el guapanguero. Y eran sones de la sierra, las canciones del trovero.
Lots of Mexican music involves a lot of passion. Maybe some of that is held over from the opera styles of Europe. Another thing I might add, I went to undergraduate school in New Mexico, so I spent quite a bit of time in Mexico. And if you get the chance to go to Mexico, please do. The people are absolutely wonderful. It is an amazing culture, very historic culture with the Mayan cultures and all kinds of history there. So if you ever get a chance to go, it's our neighbor. Please do, and move away from the touristy areas if you can. All right, very last thing, and this has a special place in my heart. I have an old teacher who is a specialist in the Mexican marimba, okay? Let me pull that up. Okay, the Mexican marimba is unique. The marimba came to Central and South America from Africa. The concept was brought over by slaves originally, and it became an instrument that was normal and was used even in early Catholic Church services in parts of Central America, particularly Guatemala, Chiapas, southern states of Mexico. The North American marimba is much different than the Mexican marimba. The Mexican marimba retains its African sound in that it has a buzzing sound. This is my old teacher, Steve Chavez. He's a resident of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was able to study with him for a year. But let me just play you an example of how different this marimba sounds than marimbas that we're used to hearing. Mexican marimbas are designed to have more than one player on them. Most of the times, 2 or 3. This man is covering for 2 different people. Most other professional marimbas also teach, work at a university, etc. Steve is also an extra. There's a lot of filming that goes on in Albuquerque. You might have seen him as an extra on Breaking Bad and a few of those shows, so he does make a little bit of a sideline living being an extra in movies. He's usually labeled as Hispanic #2 or whatever, which he has a good laugh about. Wonderful man, brilliant, amazing player. It was very special that I got to spend time with him. Okay, he also has a massive marimba collection in his home, 40 marimbas. And if you go to YouTube and type in Steve Chavez marimba, you can tour his house through his videos. He has them hanging on the walls. Yeah. The other interesting thing, the thing that's making that buzzing sound is there's pipes called resonators, and all those pipes have a little hole in them, and they have a little membrane over them. Some of his old traditional marimbas, that membrane was either pig intestines, think like sausage, but they put sausage links and things like that. But one of his had bat wings. So there's a gigantic cave system in southern New Mexico called the Carlsbad Caverns. Hosts a huge bat population. So as he's trying to fix up this old marimba, he called down the Carlsbad to the Park Service and started asking them if they could provide him with bat wings. And they hung up on him. Maybe they thought he was a warlock. Yeah. But here again, just a short little tour of his house. The marimbas are from all over the world. One hanging on, here you can see the resonators. That's what would make the buzzing sound there, that membrane. Hanging on the ceiling.
The whole frame, just like an African marimba, so you can see the similarities. Then on the bottom, there's the little hole.
Anyway, you guys, I'm going to hopefully post this later today. As you know, I've been explaining my computer is somewhat obsolete, I think. I'm trying to figure it out, but this is what I'm going to try to be doing, is be posting some videos that include information and some music that was not covered in the book. And I hope you enjoy them. Hopefully Hopefully, I'm setting up a class that you can be independent. You don't have to wake up at 9 o'clock for a Zoom meeting. I know some of you I've talked to off campus are trying to hold down minimal jobs. So hopefully this will help with all that. Thank you again for your patience, and I'm hoping to post a new video on Friday. Take care, everybody. Thanks.
Membrane that covers the holes, just like the Guatemalan marimbas, and it makes the buzzing sound. This one was made for a theater organ.